Last season, the Old Mill football team made it to the 4A state title game. This season, they returned 30 players, and one of the most prevalent being senior running back Pete Boone. Pete is our Buffalo Wild Wings SFMsports.net September Student Athlete of the Month. Congrats, Pete, on winning Student Athlete of the Month for the month of September. And you've been putting up pretty amazing numbers this season, both in yards and touchdowns. What do you do to prepare for each game mentally and physically?
Practice like every practice is my last game, basically prepare for that week. And, this is my last year, so play it all.
Now, so far, Old Mill is the last team left in Anne Arundel County that's undefeated this season. You've been averaging as a team about 50 points per game, you being a large part of that and contributing a lot to those points. Is there a play or a game this year that really sticks out to you as being the most memorable?
The Arundel game, because I averaged 208 yards on 22 carries, I think, and that was actually my first 200 game. So I was actually proud of that.
So pretty amazing.
Yes.
Now you have 3 regular season games left in the season, and tonight is senior night,
Yes.
I know, for your last home game. Is there anything that you really want to accomplish individually or as a team still left in this season?
Play every week like how we was playing. Obviously, win because it's our senior night, and just have fun, basically.
All right, so you're not just a standout on the football field. You've also been really excelling in the classroom. Your current GPA is a 3.24.
Yes.
How do you manage to stay on top of all of your classwork and football at the same time? It has to be tough. So how do you manage to do all that?
Staying at the school sometimes, studying, going home, doing my homework, and actually have my parents to stay on top of me because they know, grades are important in college. And if I want to go to that collegiate level, I need an education. So that's how I stay on top of my grades.
Well, you mentioned your parents. So is there anyone in particular, parents, coaches, teachers, that really stay on top of you to make sure that you're on point?
Yeah, my mother.
Okay.
She actually, the school has Parent Connect, so she checks my grades weekly, and she makes sure that I have, A's and B's. She doesn't like C's. She always wants an explanation of why I have a C. So she always wants A's and B's, so I make sure I get that.
All right, that's great. And as you're talking about school and everything, and next year, graduation is going to be a lot sooner than what you think it's really going to happen.
Yes.
Do you have plans for next year, or do you have any ideas of what you'd like to do after you graduate?
Of course, to the university and play football. I do not know my major yet, but I think I want major in business marketing. So hopefully attend Monmouth University at D1 College in New Jersey. That's my plans.
All right, sounds great. Thanks and good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. Coach McCormick, you've had the pleasure to coach Pete all 4 years here at Old Mill. How has he evolved as a leader over those past 4 seasons?
Yeah, Pete's done a great job through his 4 years at Old Mill. Really exemplified here in this 4th year. He's a team captain for us this year. He's an extremely dedicated individual, both in the classroom and with our football program. He rarely ever has missed a workout, and his leadership skills have developed throughout the school and also onto the football field.
So really, how has he developed, has he helped other teammates, or what has he done for the program, I guess I should say, for the last 4 years?
I think he's been a great role model for our other players. As a junior last year, he started at free safety for us.
Okay.
So he's worked on both sides of the ball. This year, he's our primary tailback. So I think we have some younger running backs and younger DBs that they've been able to look up to him, and I think that's been a great influence on them. And also with the work that he does in school, we can always talk about the positive influence he is and what he does outside of with the weight room and community and things like that.
Now, as a senior, I know you're going to hate to see him go, but as he graduates, what do you think is the number one thing that he's going to be remembered for here at Old Mill?
I think his versatility as a football player, and obviously, if you speak to any of his teachers in the school, he's a great kid and it's been a pleasure to have in our building. So he'll be missed as an athlete and a student as well.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Congratulations again to Pete Boone, the senior running back from Old Mill, for winning the September Student Athlete of the Month. If you have an athlete that's deserving, go to sfmsports.net to fill out the nomination form.